Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Maya Joint beats Alex Eala in stunning Eastbourne final, saving 4 championship points. When tennis powers downgraded the storied WTA tournament at Eastbourne, on the south coast of the UK, fans and business owners in the town feared the consequences. It went from a 500-level event to a 250, named for the ranking points awarded to the winner, which comes with stricter regulations about how many top players can enter. Would fans be as interested? If the first WTA 250 final there is anything to go by, they need not worry. The weekend before Wimbledon, with most of the tennis elite either in southwest London or a town in Germany, 2 rising prospects played a barnstorming 22-point final set tiebreak, which ended with Maya Joint of Australia triumphing over Alex Eala of the Philippines, 6-4, 1-6, 7-6, 10. Joint saved 4 championship points. Eala ended the match in tears. Both of them saved their best, bravest tennis for the most decisive moments of the match. On the championship points that Eala missed, she missed in trusting her shots, not because she was tentative. Joint is 19 and Eala is 20. Joint, who was born in the US but represents Australia, planned to play college tennis in Texas, but turned professional shortly after earning her first WTA Tour win at the 2024 US Open. Eala, who has been making tennis history for the Philippines since she was 12, announced herself to the tennis world earlier this year in Miami, when she beat 3 Grand Slam champions in a row on the way to the semifinals. On the grass at Eastbourne, they showed why they are both ready to rise further, even if one of them had to lose. Acumen proved a bridge too far for Iga Swiatek, the 5-time Grand Slam champion who is much better on it than most in tennis, and even Swiatek herself, would assume. But to be that player, the pole needs her serve to fire. It fired all week in Germany, until the final. She could not find her targets in the first set, making just under half of her first serves and putting herself on the back foot too often. Pegula broke with the score at 3-3, and did it again at 5-5 in the second set, edging out a 6-4, 7-5 win and becoming the only women's player to win a title on all 3 surfaces in 2025. Even in defeat, the second set should give Swiatek more belief about her grass capabilities. She was the dominant player once rallies began and constantly ate into Pegula's serve advantage, but she also couldn't convert that dominance into break points. Pegula's flat, persistently powerful ball led Swiatek to overpress, even when she was seeing results from hitting with more shape and height to push the American back, like she did in beating Jasmine Paolini in the semi-final. All 4 finalists will now travel to Wimbledon, where the main draw begins June 30th. In the meantime, Eastbourne can bask in the knowledge that an administrative downgrade need not diminish its importance. Produce quality tennis, and they will come. On a warm June afternoon at Devonshire Park, the 20-year-old Alexandra Alex Eala stepped onto grass for the main draw of the Eastbourne Open. Forget lofty expectations, she arrived as a qualifier, barely making headlines. Yet, by tournament's end, she had not just reached the final, she had rewritten history. Alex began by wrestling through 3 qualifying rounds. Her win over Hailey Baptiste in a 3-set battle hinted at grit, but few predicted the fireworks ahead. What followed was a surge of belief and precision, commanding victories over Yelena Ostapenko, via walkover, Diana Yastremska, 6-1, 6-2, and Varvara Gracheva, 7-5, 2-6, 6-3, in the semis sealed her spot in the championship match, and, critically, in the record books as the first ever Filipina to reach a WTA Tour final. en.wikipedia.org, +15. Reuters.com, +15. ESPN.co.uk, +15. For the Philippines and Southeast Asia, it was more than tennis, it was a watershed. As Wikipedia succinctly noted, the first player from Southeast Asia to reach a WTA Tour final since Tamarine Tanasugarn in 2010. en.wikipedia.org, +1. it.wikipedia.org, +1. 2. The final showdown, youth versus ambition. Opposite her stood Maya Joint, a fresh-faced 19-year-old from Australia. Together, they formed the youngest Eastbourne final since 1981. en.wikipedia.org, +15. Reuters.com, plus 15. ChannelNewsAsia.com, plus 15. A meeting not just of two players, but of two new generations. Joint surged early, breaking Alex twice to claim the first set 6-4. Yet the second set belonged to Eala. She blasted returns and flattened forehands in a dominant 6-1 turnaround. Momentum swung like a pendulum, neither player giving an inch. By the decider, the match had converted into a masterpiece of tension. Alex surged early, briefly threatening a 3-0 lead. But Joint responded with 4 straight games, eventually forcing a breaker. Eala held 4 match points deep in the tiebreak, at 6-5, 8-7, 9-8, 1-0-9, only for Joint to save them all. Reddit.com, plus 14. Tennisnow.com, plus 14. ESPN.com.sg, plus 14. On her second match point, Joint delivered a fatal backhand cross-court winner, 7-6, 1-2-1-0, sealing a total match score of 6-4, 1-6, 7-6. After 2 hours and 26 minutes, the tournament ended not in triumph for Alex, but in tears. She raced off court, finding a few moments alone before re-emerging to join Joint in the ceremony, the final line of defense for a dream almost fulfilled. First of all, I want to congratulate Maya. If I had to lose, it's to you, Alex whispered through tears. it.wikipedia.org, plus 7. Tennisnow.com, plus 7. Reuters.com, plus 7. 3. The emotional echo. The silence after the match, punctuated by applause, told a story better than words. She was a finalist. She had dreamed bigger than anyone imagined, and for a heartbeat, she nearly touched the sky. Alex, the first Filipina WTA finalist ever, carried the hopes of a nation on every stroke. Back home, it resonated deeply, from Manila's tennis venues to Facebook feeds echoing, Mabuhay ka, Eala. Gulfnews.com, plus 2. Reddit.com, plus 2. Philstar.com, plus 2. The sporting community rallied. She's captured the hearts of many. Hope she can keep this level up as she's already very popular and has a huge fan base now. Reuters.com, plus 15. Reddit.com, plus 15. Reuters.com, plus 15. And yet, echoing the bittersweet refrain. That grit, a fun match to watch. I hope this is just the beginning of good things for Eala on the tour. StraitsTimes.com, plus 15. Reddit.com, plus 15. Gulfnews.com, plus 15. 4. Why it matters. A historic milestone. Alex's run guaranteed her a place in history. The first Filipino in a WTA final, set to rise to around number 56 in the rankings. Her achievements also follow a breakout performance at Miami, stunning Iga Swiatek and Madison Keys, propelling her into the world's top 100. en.wikipedia.org. Confidence on grass. Grass had been an unknown. That Eala adapted her game, stepping into slices, firing flat drives, says much about her adaptability. Her win at Wimbledon awaits, with a first-round clash looming versus reigning champion Barbara Krejcikova. A real rivalry begins. Maya Joint wasn't some distant pro, she was a peer, a fellow qualifier, a mirror of young ambition. Their encounter felt like a passing of the torch, as Joint said, "We will definitely play in more finals." en.wikipedia.org, plus 14. Reuters.com, plus 14. ESPN.com.sg, plus 14. Rivalries spark greatness. Beyond the tears. Often, loss becomes the crucible where champions are forged. Standing at the baseline, a few weeks ago, Eala was a hopeful. Now she is remembered. It's more than words, it's a promise. In that first-round Wimbledon draw, a tough test against Krejcikova awaits. But Eastbourne made one thing clear, Alex belongs. And so does her dream. 6. What comes next? Wimbledon awaits. Out on center court, Alex will test herself against a reigning Grand Slam champ. The learning curve? Instant. Ranking surge, expect her to climb to number 56 on Monday, a career high and a beacon for global momentum. With attention and momentum, Alex may soon be seeded, no longer a qualifier, but a contender.